Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Aries reading. This is going to, especially for Leo rising, going to impact you in the area of higher learning, spirituality, long distance travel, education, higher education. Did I already say that? And publishing, distributing information broadly. If you're interested in a personal reading, because these readings are so general, there is information in the description box below that will detail the readings that I offer. I am so grateful to be here, and I'm so glad that you are here. I appreciate and am aware that I cannot do what I do without you. So thank you in advance for all the support that you give me. So, Leo, your overall energy for the full moon in Aries is the King of Swords. This is particularly impressive because you are animating your curiosity in a substantial way. You are chasing down the truth. You are pursuing new ideas. You're open to other ideas, unfamiliar ideas. You are challenging your own assumptions and the assumptions of others as you unfold your own internal development so that you are committed to growing yourself as a person, and you are understanding the way that that shifts your perception about the way things are. So as you learn more about your own story, you've come to challenge the memories, ideas, the tropes of your own upbringing, as an example, and as a result of that, realizing that if things were not the way I always believed they were, then what else is true about the experiences of others that I don't see, that I haven't been open to, that I haven't been informed about? And so you're engaging in conversations about this openly and listening. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, the way others see you, the Page of Pentacles is describing this willingness to start as a beginner in some critical way, so that you are aware that because of this change, elevation in your awareness, your consciousness, this greater experience of the truth, of your truth, that you're willing to learn things, do things differently. You're open to new experiences that will help you to consider other ways to accomplish things, that will allow you to build something productively, consistently, for your long term benefit, something that will last. This is not about instant gratification because you're understanding the complexity of the consequences of our choices. So here you are willing to do, to learn, to be a beginner, to follow instructions, and to move forward in a way that is careful, considered, studied, and leads to concrete results that you can measure. In the first house, this is your perspective, the Strength card, one of your cards. The Strength card is talking about how you have persevered, been consistent, showed up for others, kept the vision of the group of accomplishment and benefit for all uppermost in your efforts. You're aware that in some setting you are the strong one. You may be a boss, you may be have your own business, you may be a parent, you may be in a relationship or in an environment where you feel that you have ultimate control, certainly over yourself. This is about knowing what you want. And we're certainly in a time where that clarity of purpose can can make you want to move quickly, to get it now, to experience the intensity of success, going for it, which in many ways is out of alignment with your willingness to support others on this collective journey that you're on. So it isn't that you must deny what you want at all. It's that what you want is generally what others want. And so your efforts, your fulfilling your responsibilities and your willingness to support others is what makes you know how strong you are, that you are the strong one. There's a reason you're the strong one, and that helping others is the point at this time. In the fourth house, this is the house of your history, your home, your roots. And the Six of Cups is reminding you of a soul bond. This can be a relationship, an opportunity, a talent that you once expressed freely without judgment, that gave others a lot of joy and you a lot of pleasure in exercising that. And I believe that the presence of this individual, group of individuals, or this goal, this talent that emerges and reminds you of this gift you have is to uh, encourage you to keep that foremost in your plans, in your discovery, in your exploration. What's at the heart of that is your heart, is what you truly want, who you authentically are. In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about your recognition of all the challenges you have faced, all the difficult circumstances when you had to be strong, when there was no one you could lean on, although you were providing the lap, the pillow, the shoulder for others. Having survived that, you are ultimately grateful because you understand that you couldn't be where you are without those experiences, that they forged you, that they taught you about what you don't want in many cases, and that forms the sense of gratitude that you have for the privileges you have, the awareness that not only have you survived, but that you have possibilities, that you understand that you're here on purpose. You've survived this for a reason, and this begins to form your spiritual foundation. If this reading is resonating with you so far, Leo, please like this video, share this with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I thank you for that in advance. And I pulled the Judgment card. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. What's interesting about this card is that when we are working to manifest something that we deeply desire, and we experience challenges, we have critiques of others, or we blame others for the situation we're in, we are engaging in a constant cycle of judgment. Judging others is simply a proxy for judging ourselves. And the weight of that judgment is onerous. It is exhausting. To be constantly comparing yourself with others, to be looking at what others have and you have not, whatever way in which you are competing or you are aware of others and are envious of that, you are draining yourself of your own gift flow from your own talents and from who you are. I'm going to clarify the Strength card in the first house with the Moon card. It's interesting because the moon forms a kind of anecdote to the sense of judgment. Here, we have judged ourselves so unkindly for so long that it is essential that we connect at an unconscious level with those who are cheering us on, those who see us, who know us, that appreciate us, that are there for us and that are encouraging us, that are willing to offer us help only if we ask for it. We're so used to offering help to others, others asking us for help, that we forget that we're in the same position. We have allies, we have support. They may not be in your physical world. They may be, but they may be only contacted through your dreams or in your meditations, your prayers, when you journal. That energy, those energies are there to guide you. They want you to ask for their help. They want to help you. So this is a beautiful card of really allowing yourself all those silent spaces where you can articulate what you need and what you're open to receiving in the form of help. The Six of Cups in the fourth house is clarified by the Seven of Wands. I love this because this soul bond energy, you have evolved into your awareness of how that can best be expressed in your life. And this commitment to a gift, commitment to service of some sort that arises from who you are has been protected. The Seven of Wands is indicating that you've learned to say no where you often said yes. You've set up clear boundaries. It isn't that you were open and free and manipulated by many, but significant people have had far too much access to you for far too long, and you are learning to not be distracted by their demands or their requests of you, most of which are not reasonable. You instead are not being distracted by that. You are moving forward towards your goals. You have laser focus. And this is greatly aided by your ability to become silent, to go within, to consult your guides, your angels, whatever guidance you receive in the invisible realm. In the seventh house, the Four of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords. I like that there are two sevens here. The sevens are about being on your path and all of the tests and evaluation and regrouping that is required. The Seven of Swords is kind of like a lot of frenemies that may exist in your place of work, in your family, not always intentional, but often critical of you, providing you with feedback that is more about them than about you, being dismissing your efforts, discouraging you from doing something that you want to do, something that would make you happy. These voices are the ones that you cannot ignore. These are the voices you need to be listening to and taking notes, picking your battles, because this is about experiences you will always have as long as you are attempting to be successful, happy, achieve anything. There will always be haters. And if haters block you, then you will be blocked over and over again. If the opinion of others matters so much that you're afraid of stepping outside of their comfort zone, let alone your own, then you will never proceed. So this card is about picking your battles, though. You pay attention to them because you're understanding that these challenges are part of the deal of being successful. So let me isolate the problem that is really important, and that is, am I going to get the assistance I need? Am I going to get the help I need? And if I don't get the help I need, Am I smart enough to know that somebody else values my ideas, values my contribution, and that help is somewhere else? This card is really important because the kind of feedback we get in a world that is already critical of anybody that moves outside of the normative idea of anything, you will never emerge if you identify as a unique individual with a unique contribution to make. In the 10th house, the Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups. What comes immediately to me, Leo, is a sense of boredom. That you have gone as far as you can in some particular role or environment. And in order to, uh, along the way, you have been practicing this way of aligning yourself with more and more healthy and similar alliances, similar vision people who share your goals. So you've learned to do that more. You've learned to move away from things that don't feel good to you. Uh, and in that effort, you are still restless. You may be receiving an offer that isn't quite what you want. It might have been the perfect thing to an older version of who you are. Perhaps when you sent out that wish to the universe, this would have been the ticket. But now you're actually stepping back and considering, I've changed a little bit since I wanted this particular thing, and maybe this isn't quite the thing that I would best serve me now. But the beautiful thing is, Leo, that you can manifest what you do want. You have that ability because it all comes from you. It all comes from inside of you. I love that. I'm going to finish up this reading with a Yogic Path Oracle and hope that this reading has been insightful to you. And I've pulled Sarasvati. I can't remember who got this card before. This must be one of my cards because I pull it so often. Sarasvati, you'd think I'd have memorized the page number, wouldn't you? Okay, so Sarasvati is the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. She appears when you've surrendered to creativity, the endless stream that we only catch glimpses of but can feed us for life. She's the sacred river, flowing with divine wisdom, nourishing us with nectar for the soul, art, music, dance, literature. You may draw upon Sarasvati when new ideas are flourishing and you are channeling universal wisdom. Sarasvati appears in the ingenious moment when you think of something straight from the heavens, when you lose yourself in dance, when you become one with the music. She is the very source of all inspiration, embodying the cosmos through communication, meditation, intuition, speech, and sound. Sarasvati has come to you to deliver the message to pursue that creative idea with full force. You're fully supported by her blessings. Thank you so much, Leo, for this reading. Until next time, namaste.